Welcome. What's up, everybody? Another week, another episode, Algorithm versus Experts. I'm John Batanti, and you are also here with Josh Moody, a.k.a. The Professor. We got UFC 277 this week. We're going to break it down for you, and we're going to give you our selections. Before we do that, please remember, subscribe, smash that mother flipping thumb. Smash it. Just smash it once. It feels good. Smash it. We're going to give you some picks. Card last week, if you tuned in, you must have made money doing something because we recommended either parlay all the favorites, and they all won. And we gave you some other little angles in there. But overall, betting-wise, pretty dull card. Every favorite won almost every fight. Only drama was main event. Unfortunately, Aspinall freak injury. We didn't get to see that fight play out, but it's all right. On to another week. Not the most amazing pay-per-view lineup, in my opinion. For $100, I don't know.
You keep telling me different numbers every time, and I'm getting
it's about $100. It's $79.99 plus all the tax and everything. It comes out to like $93. It's a lot. People that are paying for this from ESPN Plus, no, it's about $100, and it's going up again in October.
Really?
Yeah. It's going up about $15. They're going to bring you to about like $110 for like a pay-per-view.
This is insanity.
Yeah, Endeavor's making money, and the fighters aren't seeing much. I don't know if the fighters are seeing a bump yet. I did hear from a couple people that the stuff you see about UFC fighter pay is inaccurate, and it's only posted because UFC in general doesn't want the public to know how much every fighter makes due to their own personal security. I don't know how much of that is true. Could be true.
That's comical.
Really?
The idea that that's the reason that the UFC doesn't want it posted? No, the UFC's been lobbying.
They post it, but yeah, they say that the numbers you see.
They lobby in certain states for it to not. There's only like 2 states where they have to release it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fighter pay is almost completely under the table and not public knowledge.
Mm.
And it is not for fighter safety.
Okay.
It is entirely to give leverage to the UFC. They're currently lobbying for this thing that is going to keep UFC fighters from becoming employees from like a federal level. They're employing the number one lobbying firm in DC, or one of the top lobbying firms in DC, to fight some bill that would turn UFC fighters into employees, which would not allow them to treat them the way they do.
I mean, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's good for the fighter. I mean, no, maybe it's what am I saying?
No, it's not.
It's terrible. I don't see how it can get worse. I mean, Jesus.
We're neither independent contractors nor are we employees, so we get the worst of both worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I don't like where it's going. We're big fans of the sport, but stuff like that. It's disgusting. I mean, Jesus, it's hard enough to fight for a living, let alone like you have like monopoly of it. Kind of getting sour. But hey, we're here. Let's get to this card. First fight of the night: Nikolai Negermanu and Igor Poteria. Nikolai, we saw him last. He fought Kennedy Nzechukwu. He is known for having not much of a striking defensive strategy. He's pretty much all offense. Poteria is a contender series graduate. I think he showed up as a big underdog out of Ukraine against Lucas Sadolski, who was supposed to be, the next Polish powerhouse, and Poteria knocked him out in the first round. And that was that was a while ago. That was in September, so he hasn't actually had a fight since. But he does have a lot of fights. He's 20-2 as a pro. and he hasn't lost a fight in a long time, about 5 years. But he's definitely has a lot of pro fights. If you want to go with Negumereanu, Romanian, like his fights in the UFC have not been that great. Lost to Safarov, who's no longer with the promotion. Not going crazy over a split decision win over Alexa Kamur. Knocking out Eichel Villanueva, and he did win a split decision over Kenny and Jekwu, which was a questionable decision, but his chin did hold up against that. So he's definitely fought more rounds, more time in the UFC than his opponent. And Jekwu was a powerful guy. He's not a really skilled guy, but he did get a finish his last time out. So this is a really tough fight. I mean, hard for betting leaning away. I'm going to go with Niku because he has more experience. Josh?
You're going with him because he has more experience?
More UFC. I'm sorry. So more UFC rounds experience, more experience against top competition, top caliber competition. This is the first UFC experience of Poteria. So
Poteria looks to have a padded record to me.
Oh, he might. I didn't look into it.
At 13-2, he fought an 0-0 guy. At 15-2, he fought an 0-4 guy.
So you were saying this last time, and 2 times you said this. I think you were right, and that person got smashed.
One of the times was that Chinese wrestler who was really fucking good, Wolverine, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Okay.
So sometimes it's gonna work out, but this guy's got one of those bullshit.
Yeah, it depends on the matchup, right? Like in that case, like he fought a guy who's no longer with the promotion where that style works. But no, you're right. The chick fight, Ramona. No, not Ramona Pasquale. The Lagna, she got wrecked, and somebody else you said had a padded record. It was a male fight, and they got wrecked.
Yeah, I'm also gonna pick Niku.
All right, I like it
specifically because he's got like legitimate fights on his record too, and the other guy has legit fights on his record.
Yeah,
but you look at the way that some of them are put together. Like, where is it? He fought in 2018. He fought December 15th. Okay. He also fought August 19th. Okay. And he fought August 17th. Huh. All right. Oh, he also fought August 4th. Really? And he fought July 27th. Like, yo, who are you fighting that you can fight this often?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's some old school shit. Up here, he's got 3 fights the same day, but they're listed with other fights happening in between them.
Yeah.
There's some shady shit going on in that guy's record.
Definitely. All right, next fight, Joseline Edwards stepping up for Maria Agapova to fight Ji-Yeon Kim. Ji-Yeon Kim can throw her hands and always has a reach advantage. She's got really long arms, and somehow she always finds herself more often than not on the wrong side of decisions. I'm going to say questionable against Priscilla Cachoeira. I thought Kim won that fight. And most outlets did think she won that fight. However, she got the split decision loss. Joseline Edwards. Edwards just bigger, thicker. Also doesn't throw a lot. Also pretty low volume. Kim at least has volume and has pretty good technical striking when she throws. Tough fight. Not from a betting perspective. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I'll take Kim just because she might be a little more well-rounded, and she should be able to land more effective shots.
We are missing. Oh, sorry. I am also going to take Jocelyn Edwards. I'm
taking Kim.
Huh?
I'm taking Kim.
Well, then I'm not also taking it. I'm just better than you. Got it. I'm taking Jocelyn Edwards.
Got it.
Specifically because I feel like I underrated her in her last fight. And other than Kim's ridiculously long arms for her low height. Well, other girl, this is basically the same. Other girls got 2 inches less reach, but 1 inch more height. and they're meeting in the middle. One girl's a 25er, the one's a 45er. Yo, no, no. Jocelyn Edwards is going to beat up Jian Kim.
All right, we'll see it.
We are missing a fight, though. Blood Diamond versus Orion Kosuke.
I thought it got canceled.
Did it?
Again, for a second time. Yeah, I saw the line got pulled.
I see it on Tapology.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be on there still. But I'm looking for the line, and I'm looking at.
It is still on. It's still on Google.
All right, I see it on DraftKings. I saw it on Bet365 and Fox Bet that it got pulled. It wasn't on there anymore. But
they don't seem to be very good at keeping up with cards.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me go here real fast and I'll check. But I'll add it in if we have.
It's on UFC.com too. It's not pulled. Betting sites are not good at keeping up with these little ones. That's how we keep missing fights. Anyways,
all right.
His name is Mike, not Blood. But Orion Koski coming off of the Contender Series versus Blood Diamond coming out of City Kickboxing.
Yes. So Orion Koski has a really wrestle-heavy forward approach. I love it. This fight, we previewed this fight. This was supposed to fight about 6 weeks ago. I'm all over Koski. I had a big bet on him at -120, and now he's up to about -180, -200. So I'm not going to be betting that line, but I still like him very much in this matchup. If Blood Diamond survives the first round and a half, his odds of winning go up. But other than a reach advantage and a better speed advantage striking, he doesn't really have much going for him. So I got Koski.
Yeah, I am also going with Koski. Blood Diamond let me down a lot. I mean, Jeremiah Wells is really, really good. But Blood Diamond looked like he didn't know how to grapple in his last fight, and that was not long enough for him to have learned how to grapple. What up, Turd?
All right, you got Koski too. I like it. Michael Morales, biggest favorite on the card. He's about -650 against Adam Fugit. Adam Fugit he doesn't look bad. He's never looked that bad. Michael Morales, though, undefeated, coming off Contender Series. Not the most impressive Contender Series win, unanimous decision, but he knocked out Trevin Giles last time. He was also undefeated with a lot of finishes on his record. Fugit stepping in on short notice. Doesn't really help him.
Never mind. Sorry.
What's that?
Nothing. Go ahead. No, I shouldn't. Go ahead.
I got Morales.
You got Morales?
Yeah.
Got you. Fugit's got some decent. Well, competed against Mr. Van Zant, and that's a loss, so no big deal.
Yeah.
He seems to have had good matchmaking throughout his whole career. Like it was done the right way. So, okay. Beating Trevin Giles, Michael Morales, that's a good fight. Nobody just walks over Trevin Giles, so good for him. And his record, I don't love his record. He fought some 0-0 guys when he shouldn't have as well. Yeah, I got 79-inch reach at welterweight. 79-inch reach at welterweight. Oh, Michael Morales is going to smash this kid.
He should, yeah. He's huge favorite.
Yeah, that's stupid long.
All right, Michael Morales there. Okay, so here's first fight with some names that are probably you've seen in the past: Drucker Close and Rafa Garcia. Rafa Garcia he had one setback. He lost the fight as a big favorite, I think 3 fights ago against Chris Grutzemacher. And then all of a sudden people forgot about him, but then he got a really good decision win over Natan Levy, who's good, tough to grind out, and then he ended up choking out Jesse Ronson, who's also tough. So Rafa Garcia is a really he's good. He's good. He can wrestle. He can wrestle. He can get you down. Close. You can get him down. The question is, not too many people keep him down. He's also going to have a slight reach advantage, but he just hits so hard for this division. Something to be concerned, maybe. He's only had one fight in 2 years, and that was against Brandon Jenkins, who was not UFC caliber and really took a beating in that fight. The poor dude. I mean, yeah, it was basically just close. Just he got him out of there early round 2, but he really gave it to him in round 1. So I don't know. Like, if you don't have a fight in 2 years and you're fighting a guy who can wrestle and has a lot of talent, like he's been a big favorite in the past. I don't know, but I'm going to go with close just because he has wins over. He's hard to keep down, and anyone that's had to wrestle him in the past, D. Kisei, Lando Venata, he's gotten the win in the end. He's able to get back to his feet. He did get knocked out by Benil Dariush, but I'm going to go with closer.
Yeah, I am also going to go with Drakkar Klose. I think I've seen Hoffa fight once in the UFC. And I mean, yeah, like losing to Nasrat Haqparat's no big deal at all. Nasrat's real good. And losing to Gritzmacher, not that big a deal either. Dude's a really grindy. Oh, hard win. Sorry, guys. I'll be more upbeat next time. Don't have 2 kids under 2. Monsters. Anyways,
moving on.
Klose has been in UFC for a while. So.
Yeah. I'm excited for the next fight just because it's such a crazy matchup you don't see. So we got Hamdi the Hammer Abdelwahab stepping in on short notice to take on Dante Almeida.
Tell me why this is a crazy fight.
So Hamdi Abdelwahab, his MMA experience is really low, and he's been fighting in bare knuckle. He's been fighting in Mazvidal, the Icon promotion.
Yep.
He's undefeated there. He is a former Egyptian national team wrestler.
Olympia.
Yeah, 2016 Olympics, top 20 finish. The man can wrestle. Ton of red flags. I mean, how's he going to go 15 minutes? Bare knuckle guys just have a tendency of trying to smash. I mean, he's been smashing people with his hands too. I'm going to say his striking is probably underdeveloped. Look how he's stepping in. The problem, the thing that he has going for him is Dante Almeida can't wrestle. He can't wrestle. He struggles with wrestlers. And the thing about it is Hamdi's style is Greco-Roman, which you've touched on and we've touched on in the past, isn't really good for MMA. Unless your opponent doesn't know how to stop you from laying on him and getting up. Dante Almeida gasses. Dante Almeida gets just gas, can't get back to his feet. I really think Hamdi can do that here. The thing he's got, Dante Almeida is going to be the bigger guy. He's going to have a 7-inch reach advantage, and he's 6'6". But if Hamdi gets him down, especially in the second or third round, which he's going to have the technical ability to do, you're going to see Dante Almeida struggle to get back up. Dante Almeida doesn't really put people away anyway. He's not. I mean, I'm not that impressed with him. So I think Hamdi can win this fight. I'm going to go for the upset here. The line opened up. Dante Almeida's -120, which is almost a pick 'em. The public is all over Dante Almeida and his 8-inch reach. But I think people are underrating the wrestler here. I think Hamdi goes 10 strong minutes before Dante Almeida, which means in the third round, Dante Almeida isn't going to have any power left. He's going to be gassed from all the wrestling. I'm going to go for the upset. I got Hamdi.
Oops. I have been training with Hamdi for the last couple of weeks, so I am not making a pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Well, then I'm not picking. It's a no pick, but what do you think? What are his chances?
Hamdi's real athletic. Okay. Right? Like he was on the national team for like 10 years in a row.
Oh wow!
And he is currently here seeking asylum.
Okay.
Because of the way that the Egyptian wrestling team has treated him.
Oh, so dude, he's fighting for much more. I like him more.
Yeah.
It's a bet for me. The line's going up. They're like he's about plus 160. You're getting the reverse line on this. The books put this at almost a pick 'em, and the public's backing Downtail Mays because of his UFC experience, but it's not that good. It's not against anyone that's really good. I'm gonna go with this guy who's fighting for a lot more, and I think his style of wrestling is gonna do him work like a pearl. All right, I like it. Drew Dober versus Rafael Alves. Okay. Rafael Alves has some lethal submissions. And you saw it last time he fought as he guillotined Mark Diakise. The problem is, can he get Drew Dober, who's pretty tough? The only time we've seen Drew Dober actually get worked was by Islam. Does Alves have that type of wrestling ability to be able to get to Dober and get to a submission, get him down? Drew Dober is very strong based. I don't think he does, so I'm gonna go with Dober here to win a decision. I think the striking will take over.
I'm pretty sure Dober's the guy who recently had. Oh, yeah. Alves has 0 takedowns in the UFC. So there's 0 chance that he's going to beat Drew Dober. It's just not going to happen.
I like it. We got Dober. Featured prelim. So I think Drakkar Klose, Rafa Garcia could be a closet fight of the night. I think Morono Semelsberger can be a really good fight too. Both guys can strike. I don't think Semelsberger has to worry about Morono's wrestling in this fight. He had to worry about wrestling last time against AJ Fletcher. And Fletcher won that first round, but Semelsberger was able to grind him out and win the second or third round with a variety of ways: striking, takedowns, top control. Semelsberger is pretty good fighter. He's only lost to Chaos Williams, I think, out of his last like 4 or 5. Morono is always tough, though. Morono's tough. Morono's technical. I give Semelsberger the power advantage. They both probably have the same like a speed advantage. I don't know if there's a speed advantage, but I'm gonna say Semelsberger has the power advantage. But I think this could be a banger if they both open up on the feet. 3-inch reach for Semelsberger. I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him to get this win. Semi the Jedi.
Semi the Jedi fought William Knight as an amateur.
Mm.
Like heavyweight, 265-pound William Knight.
Wow.
That's insanity. Morono's been around for a while, though.
Morono's good.
This
is going to be a good fight.
Been in the UFC since 2016. I don't know anything about Matthew Semelsberger. So I'm going to go with Alex Morono. But I have really no confidence in this pick one way or the other.
Got you. Main card. I don't know what to think about this fight. Magomed Ankalaev, Anthony Smith. So I have a bet on this. I have a double 2-unit bet here. I have over 2.5 rounds at -115. That's up to about -150 on most sites. If you emailed us for picks early, you would have got that, and you would have got that great price. Again, if you're interested, just look in the channel description and hit us up with an email. We'll talk about picks and pricing if you want access to our algorithm and picks before they hit the market. We'll get you. We're usually getting picks out. We're usually making picks and bets about 3 weeks before every card. I've seen Ankalaev fight 3 or 4 times. I don't know what's so great about him. I know he's a huge favorite every time and he wins. But
you know what's so great about? Sorry, who were you talking about?
Ankalaev. I don't know what's so great about him, but in a 3-round fight against a guy as tough as Anthony Smith, I haven't seen Ankalaev with that. I haven't seen amazing finishing capabilities out of Ankalaev that he's going to just finish Anthony Smith real quick. And I think this fight goes the distance more often than not. As far as who wins the fight, Anthony Smith's been fighting good. He's fought so many people. Ankalaev last fight against Thiago Santos. What was impressive about that? Santos had a moment, like he knocked him down. He couldn't finish him. But I don't really see what was so great about that performance. As far as picking a win, I'm going to pick Ankalaev. I mean, but go ahead. Who do you like?
I'm actually feeling Anthony Smith.
What a fucking pick that is. Second, he's like plus 350.
Is he really?
Yeah, we're gonna have a big parlay. We're gonna put that in a parlay.
I didn't know. Yeah, Anthony.
Who cares?
I don't think Magomed Ankalaev is dangerous enough to finish Anthony Smith. He doesn't get tired though. That's the only problem. Right? He comes from Greco-Roman wrestling, which is uncommon. Like that's his baseline style. Most wrestlers in Russia don't fight. It tends to be that they're sambists fight, not that wrestlers. So it's unusual that he comes from Greco-Roman wrestling. His takedown defense is pretty high. And he hits more than he gets hit. All of these should point me towards Ankalaev. But I don't know, man. I just got this feeling in my gut that Anthony Smith has this shit.
All right, I like it. Yeah, sometimes Anthony Smith's been fighting well, so
yeah,
we'll see. I like it. Josh's bottles on the book parlay. What do we got so far? Morales, Drew Dober, Hamdi, and Anthony Smith. Oh, that's going to be a sick payout. All right, Alexander Pantoja versus Alex Perez. This should be a hell of a scrap too. I was really impressed with Pantoja's performance against Brandon Royval. And then I think he had another fight. Oh no, he beat Manel Pop. And then he beat he subbed Brandon Royval. Yeah, I think he's a contender. He's good. He's really good. Alex Perez is good too. Alex Perez, has he fought since he lost to Figueiredo? No, he hasn't. When the hell? Oh my god, that was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
He hasn't fought in 2 fucking years. Yeah, everything's canceled. Oh my god. He tried to fight.
Yeah,
third. He tried to, he's coming up 2 years. He's fighting Pantoja. Alex Perez is really good though too. I'm gonna go with Pantoja. Just American top team. He's got a 3-inch reach advantage. I think he's going to be the better wrestler. I think he's going to be better in transitions.
Get down now. Get off of the table. I am leaning towards Alexander Pantoja. He has looked super impressive each of the times that I've watched him fight. Alex Perez is good, but I just at 5-6, I don't think he's going to beat the other guy. I think they're basically 5-6. Brady, come here. And I don't see it going that way for Alex Perez.
All right. We got him. The Black Beast is back. He's going to fight Sergey Pavlovich. I saw Pavlovich's last fight. And we've seen a lot of Black Beasts fight. We know what we're getting pretty much out of the Beast, even though he did switch some things up last time. Pavlovich, he was away for almost 3 years. He had UFC wins though. Overeem stopped him, and then he KO'd 2 guys who are no longer in the UFC: the Crochet Boss and Marcelo Gom. Marcelo Gom's had a resurgent career though in Bellator.
Apparently he's really good, and he was just really young.
Maybe, yeah, he is a young dude. Now he's Shamil Abdurakhimov. He knocked him out in round 1 last time after the 3 years. The thing that he has going for me is that he's going to have a 5 to 6 inch reach advantage in this fight, depending on where you see the measurements. He also has a Greco-Roman wrestling style background. I mean, those things do really well against Derek Lewis. If you're able to maintain distance and strike, and you're not going to run into that one hitter, and if you're able to get some wrestling going off in him later, depending on how far this fight goes, I mean, you're going to have a big advantage. So I'm going to go with Pavlovich.
I don't bet against the Black Beast.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. The man just always he's good. He finds ways to win. I think people are always saying stuff about him, like he can only do this and that. But you know what? It fucking works for him, and maybe he fights in the only division where that works. But you know what? It works, and he did show some different stuff last time. But we'll see. Co-main event of the evening: Brandon Moreno and Kai Kara-France. I am personally not excited at all for this fight. Did I want to see Moreno fight Davison for the 4th time? Not really, but it would have been better than this, I think. I don't know. I read or heard Brandon Moreno change camps. Is that true? He changed teams. Changed teams and camps for this fight. That's a bad sign to me. I don't know why. I don't think that's
He's changed a bunch of times recently.
Is there a reason? Is that just getting training in different places, or is that
I think so.
Unhappy?
Most recently, he went to Lee's Summit. What's in Lee's Summit? Glory MMA, kickboxing, and Glory MMA and fitness with James Krause.
Okay. I love his nickname, the Assassin Baby, and I'm a fan of his style. He's gonna have the Assassin Baby. He's got a 4.5 inch reach advantage. I think he'll be the physically stronger guy too, and Brandon Moreno can fucking scrap. Kai Kara-France's last fight, different style. He fought Askar, who's so wrestle heavy. This is going to be a different fight. This is going to be a strikers. This is going to be mostly striking, I feel. There might be some takedown attempts and some scrambles, but I don't see either guy finishing each other, and neither do the bookies because the fight's like -200 to go the distance. But Brandon Moreno has been nothing but tough. He did get knocked down twice or 3 times the last Davison fight, so maybe his chin's starting to wear on him a little bit. But until I see that, I'm going to go with Moreno to get the win.
I'm leaning towards Moreno right now too. I like that with a boxing background, he's been able to pull in a decent amount of takedowns. Right? Like, how many times did he try and take down Davidson Figueiredo? Oh, only 2. Never mind. Davidson was the one trying to take him down.
Yeah, Davidson was the one looking for the wrestling.
I remember the grappling matches. Oh, and the first one is when he took down Davidson, tried to take down Davidson 8 times. But I don't expect him to be able to take down Kai Kara-France. If Askarov isn't taking him down reliably, there's no way that Brandon Moreno is.
No. So, I don't think so either. I think it's going to be a striking fight.
As much as I like Moreno a lot, I'm thinking Kai Kara-France has this.
Go for it. It's a 5-round fight, so they're going to be some good rounds. I like Moreno. I'm going to go with Moreno. Not betting it. Tough, for not betting it personally, but for our sake, I'm going to like to watch it. I might bet Pavlovich now that I look deeper into it. And we have over 2.5 in the Ankle Live Anthony Smith fight. Not much. And I do like Niku Negermanu, now that we looked into that one a little bit.
You gotta figure out a way to say that word, homie.
What? Negermanu. Because there's a poker player named Negreanu, so it's Negermanu. It's spelled almost similar. Maybe I messed it up, but
I don't even know if you're messing it up, man. But that sounds too close to a word you're not allowed to say on camera.
Stop. It does, huh? It does a little bit.
It's real close.
Oh shit! All right, no more. We're gonna call him Romanian Niku from now. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our last fight, Juliana Peña, Amanda Nunes.
I mean, I've asked. I've loosely talked to people about this. Like in the gym or just by text. Like, what do you think happens? Like people that know fighting or are fighters, like some of them, and they're just. I think the big question is like, does Amanda want this? Does she want this? Does she want that belt back? If she does, I mean, she keeps this fight at distance and she easily wins over 5 rounds. I don't think anyone will question that. Like Peña is not going to win a striking battle against Amanda Nunes. Amanda, all of her fights coming in the last fight, like she beat up everybody. I mean, she crushed everyone. She crushed Peña in round 1 and just really fell in love, like just blasting her around 2, and Peña just didn't get out of there. And she gassed. I mean, she ended up getting gassed and tapped. And, from the champions aspect, people say borderline, it was an embarrassing performance. I don't know if it was an embarrassing performance. She kicked her in round 1. She definitely gassed. You saw that. So I don't know. Does she want it? What do you think? Does she want the belt back?
I think she wants the belt back. So she changed her entire life for this fight.
Yeah. How does that work too? I don't even know. Who's she training with?
I don't know. I think she started her own gym.
She did.
Which, when you have a name like that, that's not hard to do.
No, I guess you're right.
Right. And then you just get a manager who makes phone calls. Now you got training partners that do the things, right? Like she has enough money that can you tell me the name of a team in boxing?
A team in boxing?
Yeah. Like a gym.
Like the money team? Like their gym in Vegas? Like Mayweather's?
There you go.
Mayweather Fight Club, money team. Yeah.
Most big boxers are putting together a camp around themselves. They're not training at a mega gym.
Okay.
Amanda was training at a mega gym. She can afford to no longer train at a mega gym and to be the number one thing on other people's minds. Should work out better for her. If she is living in the gym, depending upon how literal that actually is, should work out better for her. She's
been living in the gym as far as she's on UFC on the embedded tapes. Like she hasn't left the gym. She left. She's been in the gym forever, but I don't know who is she training with.
I'm not worried about who she's training with, man. That's an easy answer. That's not even an easy answer. That's an easy problem to solve.
Okay.
Like when you're at that level, you got a guy that knows a guy or a girl, right? Like she was just at ATT. Her managements are just going to call around, be like, "Oh, this fighter from here does the thing that we need her to do. That's who you're sparring with. Okay, we're going to fly in this person from there." There are no high-level 205ers at Nick Catone MMA, but that's where Corey Anderson's always been. When it's fight time, he brings out whoever he needs. Brings a dude from Brazil that does the thing. Brings a dude from New York that does the thing. From Minnesota that does the thing. Right? Like you just pay a guy to come in for 5 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. Does that make sense?
Oh no, it makes total sense. I guess no, you're right. Like if somebody's telling you, like whoever you are, like if you're the number 5th ranked girl in division, Amanda wants to train with you, you're gonna go. Like okay, right?
It probably won't be that. It probably won't be the number 5 girl. It'll probably be like a girl that's on the Contender Series but has a really good jab.
Okay.
Right, and a jab is the problem that she had with Juliana. So they'll find a girl with incredible jab that is Juliana's size.
Okay.
She might not be the best fighter on the ground. She might not be able to do what Juliana did on the ground, but she presents the striking threat that Juliana presented.
Right.
And then another fighter that presents all the ground issues that she had. So she'll have 2 or 3 training partners that that each do an element of it really well and partial elements of the other things.
Okay.
You kind of hodgepodge it together.
All right, I get it. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I don't like. I guess she did it. She had a problem with. She didn't having a problem with anything. She had a problem. I mean, she just. I feel like she was so. From what people that are that know MMA said, she just got so sloppy in this, like with the striking. Like she just didn't fight up to her capability at all after the first round, which was dominant. Nunes dominantly. I don't think she'll have any problem with Juliana Peña striking if she just fights. So I'm pretty sure Amanda wins this fight. You get a great price on her. She was minus 800 the first time. Now she's about minus 250 if you can get it. She should be about minus 300 against anyone. So you're gonna get Amanda at a great price if she wins the fight. Is there any world where Amanda subs her back? Like, you submitted me, I'm gonna show you how great I am, and I'll actually submit you. I'm not going to beat you by striking. I'm going to beat you by submission. Or does she just want to win how the best way she can win, which would be keep it standing for 5 rounds and just beat her up?
I would be surprised if Amanda submitted Juliana.
I would be too. I was
Um,
thinking of that today. That I was looking around at like lines and odds, and I was like, wait a minute, like what if like the lioness is just like, fuck this bitch, like you did this, I know how, I'll get you. I'm gonna submit you back.
I think that when she grapples, she uses too much energy. So her issue for a long time was her cardio. That was the thing that would always let her down in her losses, right? So we go back, it's been, since fucking 2014 since she's actually lost a fight. But the girls that made her look human, Sarah McMahon, Kat Zingano, the things that they did. Not Sarah McMahon, but Kat Zingano and girls before that, the things that they made her do was get tired.
Mm-hmm.
And then once she was tired, she was less imposing, which, that's normal. If you get tired, you're less imposing.
Sure.
Julia Peña, it seems to just get her tired. And I don't expect Amanda to want to take the route of getting tired. I once heard someone say about Colby Covington, he doesn't wrestle wrestlers because he would have to get tired.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if he has to go with a wrestler, he just doesn't wrestle. He strikes with them.
No, he does, and that's true. It was the Usman first fight. It was all striking, and then he switched it up the second fight, and he tried to get takedowns.
So I don't know. I don't expect her to try and grapple. That seems unlikely. I think she'll just try and outstrike her. I think she still thinks she hits too hard. I'm going Peña though. I don't even really know why. But
Josh Moody with some big dogs. Arf, arf, arf. Charlie-sized dogs, underdogs.
Yeah.
Damn.
Who else is the dog that I picked?
I mean, you took the 2 biggest ones. I don't think it matters. You took some big dog. The 3 biggest odds discrepancies are the Morales fight. You got Morales. You got Ann Smith, and you got Peña. Wow. All right, let me tell you. All right, we're going to do the Josh Moody bottles on the book parlay because I'm going to put $10 on it for both of us because I'm a degenerate. I'm going to tell you what it pays right now. Because I can't wait. What if we actually have that sweat? Like, if Ann Smith is plus 400, he's going to get destroyed.
Anthony Smith is plus 400?
Yeah, on FanDuel.
I like that bet a lot.
All right, so we got Peña, Ann Smith. What was the other one? Morales is the big favorite. And we said Dober because Alves can't take anybody down, right? Those 4, right? And you want to throw Hamdi in there?
Who?
You want to throw Hamdi in there?
No. Who were the other ones that you were talking about? Were big dogs?
So you got Anthony Smith, Peña, Michael Morales, Drew Dober. You have the two biggest. Hamdi's the underdog. He's plus 150. But we'll leave him out.
I'll take Lewis.
You can throw the Black Beast in there.
Yep.
All right.
I'll take Lewis and Morales.
Morales, we got him in there already. Yeah, he's a favorite, but we got him in there. He's a builder. All right.
Morales, my last two.
All right. So just money line, $10 gets you back $560. It's a good investment.
Wow. That's not that bad.
That's great.
Yo.
You got it. Well, does Derek Lewis ever win a decision? No.
Yeah, Derek Lewis has won decisions.
Is he going to win this decision? Why don't we add Derek Lewis by KO TKO? Now we get it up to $10 wins $690. I like that better.
Oh yeah, that works better.
What about Peña? Do you think Peña submits her again? Then it'll be sky high.
Oh, I'm not that confident.
All right, yeah. What about Dober by decision?
Dober by decision over Alves? Yeah, I'd take Dober by decision. Well, I don't know about by decision, but I'll take Dober.
Wait, no, we have Dober in there, but do you want to upgrade it to Dober?
There's only 4 fights. How are you picking?
You got 5. It's 5, isn't it?
I thought it was 4.
Yes, but you added you threw Derek Lewis in. That's the 5th.
No, the 4 that I thought I had just picked were Peña,
Smith,
Morales,
and Dober money line,
and Lewis is what I thought. But okay.
Oh, okay. I threw Dober in there because you were really confident. He's like he can't take him down. There's no way he wins. So that was your.
Oh yeah. No, I stand by that. But that wasn't who I was thinking about when I said that. Yeah, I don't remember what I say after I said it.
So if you
know what I'm going to say next, and then that's not what I've already said.
If we change Drew Dober by just to win the fight to Drew Dober by decision, $10 pays back $1,920.
By decision? Yeah. See, that's the kind of shit I'm into. $10 for $1,900. That's what I'm looking for.
I like it. So we got Ant Smith just to win the fight, Juliana Peña just to win the fight, Morales just to win the fight. Derek Lewis by KO TKO, Drew Dober by any decision. I like it. I'm gonna put it in.
Yep. Sold.
Boom. Bottles on the book.
All right. That has been Algorithm versus the Experts. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, mother. This time and every time. Thank you for being here.
I love when he does that. Thank you, everybody.